It's a little bit dark, and Alistair, this is a draw. Doesn't change that much. Lazio needed a win. We were a little bit unlucky, especially at the end, right?
Yeah, well, great second half, I thought, because the first half was terrible. I mean, I had to watch Zen at Juve last night, so having gone through that and then gone through the first half tonight, I was worried I'd lost a lot of my life. But it's a good reaction. I don't know what Sarri said to them at halftime, but they're a lot better. And in the end, yeah, I feel like it's a missed opportunity. Had the chances. Shiro could have scored about 4.
Yeah. So many offside, so many mistakes by Ciro Immobile. I thought at the same time, Alistair, both Milinkovic Savic and Felipe Anderson, I felt they were very tired. It's not a surprise that when they came off, Lazio started playing much better.
Yeah, well, I was kind of surprised with the lineup that both Basic and Milinkovic started, having started against Inter as well. I mean, that was part of the pitch, I think, where you saw that tiredness more than the rest, because there was not much urgency in the first half, I'd say. They were moving the ball pretty slowly. I don't know, it felt like that everyone just needed to wake up. The stadium, the players, everything. So, tired for sure, but it's not a result. I mean, it doesn't end the campaign or anything.
No.
It's not a disastrous result. I just hope that they can be a bit more like in the second half on Sunday.
Yeah, it's a shame because in the second half in particular, we had so many chances, and you could see that Marseille couldn't get out of the box. They were really struggling. We could have created something more there. I don't know, maybe bringing in Murici instead of a tired Ciro Immobile could have an impact there, I don't know.
Do you think?
Well, I was surprised to see Moro came in because, you know, we needed the win. And I thought he didn't play that bad, honestly. A little bit shy, but in the end, he did something. But the penalty box was still empty.
He brought good energy, I thought. I thought Akbakro as well made a good impact when he came on. Moro kind of needs chances to play, and I guess that I was encouraged to see him being given the opportunity to kind of light up the game, and he had that header late on, I guess, but not much power in it. He's not exactly a powerful guy. Murici, I don't know, I saw him warming up and I was thinking, is this the game for him? I'm not entirely convinced. I think it was probably the better call to keep Ciro on because he was finding so many chances, and it felt like sooner or later he was going to get there. Unfortunately, not one disallowed, hit the bar. Missed a couple of chances. So many Romanisti in that team that it was inevitable that Pau Lopez has the game of his life.
Yeah,
probably the best game he's had compared to any for Roma.
Yeah, he made a couple of good saves, but we have to say even Strakosha made a couple of very good saves, and this is encouraging. You know, remember what happened against Galatasaray. Overall, the defense played well, right?
Yeah, nice to see Acerbi back with Felipe. Now we say goodbye to both of them.
Yeah.
For another turn. So, yeah, I mean, I guess the rotation there was about as much as we would have expected. I think it was about as much as we did expect. Alberto on the bench again, though.
Yeah, I was surprised a lot. I was expecting him to start and Milinkovic to come off to stay on the bench, but when he came in, he didn't have that huge impact. I don't know. Do you think there's something going on? He tried, but wasn't the Luis Alberto we saw, for example, on Saturday.
I think we perhaps start talking about if there's something going on if he doesn't start on Sunday. Because I think you can make a logical conclusion here that he was left on the bench tactically against Inter, as Sarri said.
Made sense there.
Tonight, more save his legs for the game on Sunday, thinking that we would have enough with the midfield that we put out, which, you know, clearly wasn't true. But yeah, I don't know. I think that Alberto is a player he values, so I can't imagine it's anything too serious to worry about.
Can we mention Lazzari? Because I thought he was a little bit quiet in the first half, like a little bit over team. But in the second half, he was really a pain in the ass for Olympique Marseille. I really thought that, you know, he put them really in terrible situation. And I cannot explain you why we didn't score with Lazzari playing like that and putting so many balls in the box.
Turbo Lazzari. Yeah, I mean, well, he likes that, doesn't he? He seemed to get a lot more space in the second half. And I don't know, even the first half, though, we were looking at the pitch, I think there's a lot of space down that left, and we just weren't really getting the ball down there. But yeah, you know, that was another thing we talked about on Monday, wasn't it? The fact that we might see more of that Marasic on the left, Lazzari on the right combination now. And I don't see why not. I mean, I don't think tonight has done anything to change that. Clean sheet defensively and attack. They both offered a decent amount second half. So, I mean, it's weird because it's a 0-0 draw at home, and I still feel quite upbeat about it. And many like the performance. I think in the second half, especially, that was pretty good.
Well, let's say that it's better a 0-0 draw at home than a 6-1 loss in Norway, right?
I was wondering how long this would take.
To close this up, Zaccagni performance. What do you make of him today?
Still feel like he's finding his feet a bit.
Yeah.
Felt like he did look a bit like a player who's coming back from an injury. So, I think he needs a bit more time and to get opportunities in games like this is exactly what he needs.
Overall, it was a good performance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. Good night, everybody, and remember to subscribe to Lazio Lounge. Ciao.